silver and gold that you need to have in an SHTF situation. Let's get to the video. Hey guys, Patrioticastacker here, and in this video I want to go over silvers and golds that you need to have in your stack, or you need to be stacking for an SHTF situation. And for you guys and girls that don't understand what SHTF means, in other words, when the shit hits the fan, or shit hits the fan. And we're getting close to that. We really are. You know, this past year, with the supply shortages, the inflation, this pandemic, now we have to worry about getting in a war with Russia and China, because China's trying to do some shady shit with Taiwan, and Russia's trying to do shady shit with Ukraine. So yeah, there's a lot of crazy things going on. The dollar's failing, the stock markets are all over the place. So this brings me to this gold and silver. Now, what you see on the table here is fractional silver and fractional gold. And that would be your best situation in a situation like that. If that were to happen, hopefully everything turns around and we don't see that. But we stack this stuff to be prepared for those situations. So here's some 90%. The most famous of the fractional silver, most stacker preppers, and a lot of just plain old stackers love stacking this stuff, and I'm one of them. I love 90%. And then you have your fractional gold. Now, anything less than 1 ounce gold is considered fractional. Your half ounce, your quarter ounce, your 1/10 of an ounce, and I wouldn't recommend going any lower than your 1/10 of an ounce coins, just because you're as a stacker too, even though you might be prepping. I'm a stacker prepper as well, but you're getting into really crazy premiums with really small stuff. It's more like a souvenir type deal. But don't get me wrong, your 1 gram bars are pretty cool, and they're great for situations like we could be in shortly. So anyways, now why I recommend having this stuff in that situation, in an SHTF situation, is because it's easy to trade. Now, if you're going to go get a loaf of bread from somebody, I'm sure they're not going to be charging you an ounce of gold. So you say, hey, let me give you 2 silver dimes. Now, with your bigger purchases, like say, hey, I need to get a gun. Okay, it'll be a half ounce of gold, or a quarter ounce of gold, or maybe 1/10 of an ounce. So when you're getting into little pieces like that, fractional, it's easier to trade with rather than having your 1 ounce gold coin where you're gonna have to cut in pieces in order to barter. So it works out great. But one thing you have to realize too, 90% silver, it takes up a lot of space, silver in general, because you need a lot to really have a significant value there versus a 1 ounce gold coin. 100 ounces of silver, that's, especially if you have them in a 90% or in rounds or coins, you're carrying a big chunk of silver around with you. And even if you just got the 100 ounce bars, it's a pretty heavy bar, and it's a big bar. It's not easy to conceal. So that's where the gold also comes in. It's so much easier, and you have so much value in such a little coin, or and you can fit it all in your pocket. But there's definitely a lot of pros and cons with fractional gold and silver. As a stacker standpoint, if you're just stacking for investment and hedging against inflation and get it the cheapest you can, which is I'm a big stacker in that way. I'm also a prepper stacker. You want to stay away with you kind of don't want to buy too much fractional because it's higher premiums on the smaller stuff. But people do it because it's good to have, especially when you need to barter or in situations that we could be leading to. So that's why I stack fractional silver and gold. And I also stack 90% silver with fractional silver because they don't make your pre 64 silver anymore. They just don't. They stop making it in 64. It's going to get harder and harder to find. Just give it time. And we don't actually know the exact number that's there. Like you'll look in your red book and that dime, 1943 dime will say 5 million minted out of and they stopped making it in the 40s there. So you don't know. There could be millions of them that are lost. There could be thousands of them that were melted. So I think it's also going to have some value there in the near future. And it's just popular. It's great to have, and everyone knows it's silver. Everyone knows it's silver. But yeah, guys, definitely recommend stacking your fractional gold, your fractional silver, especially your 90%. Yeah, the prices are a little more expensive versus if saving up and buying an ounce of gold or an ounce, 10-ounce bar of silver or 100-ounce bar of silver. But keep in mind, if you're a stacker prepper, it is good to have in situations that we hope that aren't going to come. And it's just fun and cool, and listen, you can pay people with this stuff. If people want to take gold and silver for a payment, this is great stuff to pay them with. So yeah, that's that. But remember, folks, in a situation that we could be leading into, an SHTF situation when everything fails and our country falls to shit, this should not be the only thing you're prepping. I recommend having bullets, guns, so you can protect your family. I recommend having emergency food, preferably 25, 30-year shelf life. Stock up a lot of water. Have filtration systems so you can clean waters if you need water and stuff. Generators, gasoline. You have to watch out with gasoline because if it sits for a long time, it usually gets all screwed up. But alcohol, first aid kits. There's a lot of things you need to stack. Not just gold and silver. If you're being a prepper or trying to be a prepper, you have to stack, things that won't make you stack to the point so you're not relying on anybody in a situation like that. So you can be good for a few months, But yeah, get yourself some fractional gold, some fractional silver. Thanks guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share the video. And you guys have a good one. Patrioticastacker, out.